Arkansas is soon to become the only state in the country without a full year of postpartum Medicaid for moms. As lawmakers debate over the matter, the concerns are growing about the health of mothers who lose coverage just weeks after birth.
Yeah, 5 News reporter Jada Daniels joins us after speaking with the legislator and a doctor about the push to extend that coverage for new mothers. Jada?
The weeks and months after birth can be some of the most critical for mothers, but in Arkansas, many are facing a chunk of that coverage going out the window. One lawmaker and doctor tell me without the coverage, this puts lives at risk. Right now, Medicaid coverage for new moms typically ends 60 days after delivery, and every other state coverage lasts up to a full year. Advocates say the difference can determine whether complications are caught early or go untreated.
Women who don't have access to care just fall through the cracks.
We don't want people showing up in the ER. We don't want people going to doctors' offices and getting turned away because they don't have insurance. And so I do think it's something that we just need to continue to discuss and figure out how can we help fill this gap to make sure that women get covered.
Lawmakers pushing for the expansion say the postpartum period is when consistent checkups and follow-up care are most needed to catch life-threatening complications early.
A lot of times when we have our maternal mortality review committee, we see that women who die postpartum is within that 12-month time period, and actually closer to the end of that period. So they've gone through the birth process, everything's gone on, but they're needing coverage and care.
Dr. Nicole Scally tells me she's seeing a growing number of patients struggling with postpartum depression and anxiety, and without coverage, it can leave mothers without help.
I think postpartum depression is huge. I would say upwards of 50% of women in the postpartum period have some level of postpartum mood disorder, maybe not all the way into severe depression, but definitely have mood disorder. So it's super common.
Representative Erin Pilkington says nearly 45% of postpartum mothers are uninsured during the months following childbirth.
I think it's really important for us as providers to not turn our back on people just on the basis of payment. I think that one thing that pregnant women should realize is that even if you don't have coverage right now, that there are a lot of ways that you can get care.
Pilkington says he and other lawmakers are looking to find the funds for the extensions, whether through redirecting or general revenue. Jada Daniels, 5 News.